In case you missed it, we wrapped up this week's news for you. Presidential hopeful Leody de Guzman will not prioritize modernizing the country's armed forces in case he becomes commander-in-chief next year. De Guzman said he would rather allocate funds to revitalize the economy and create business and employment opportunities for the masses.
Yung pera gagastusin sa modernization, ibigay na muna natin sa kabuhayan ng ating mga manggagawa, kabuhayan ng ating mga magsasaka, kabuhayan ng ating mga mangingisda, ng ating mga driver. Wala naman tayong gerang haharapin eh. Hindi naman natin pwedeng barilin yung COVID.
Human rights group filed a petition to cancel Marcos's COC for containing multiple false material representations. They said Marcos was convicted by the Regional Trial Court of Quezon City in a July 1995 decision for his multiple failures to file income tax returns. Meanwhile, COMELEC is set to tackle the petition by next week and come up with a resolution before the year ends. Vice presidential aspirant Lito Atienza believes former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. should be disqualified from the presidential race.
Because if you don't pay taxes, you are a violator, a criminal at that. And you should not be allowed to run for any office, not even president, not even councilor of Lawat. Hindi ka nagbabayad ng buwis eh. Bukod sa nagsisinungaling ka, gumawa ka ng krimen laban sa batas ng Pilipinas. You should be disqualified.
However, Atienza said he is not expecting much from the COMELEC. Presidential aspirant Vice President Leni Robredo has unveiled a massive plan to break free Filipinos from the clutches of the COVID-19 pandemic. Robredo's roadmap to COVID-19 freedom aims to address Filipinos' concerns on healthcare, food and job security, and education after the debilitating pandemic led to the loss of lives and jobs. Presidential aspirant Ping Lacson has changed his stance on imposing capital punishment for heinous crimes and pushed for life imprisonment and penal reforms as a better alternative. Lacson said that after giving the matter long thought, he decided that there are better solutions than execution, even of those convicted of heinous crimes like drug-related offenses. Senatorial aspirant Dr. Minguita Padilla is not considering being a guest candidate of other political parties. Padilla explained that in the existing political culture in the country, political parties have been an avenue and mere agent of patronage and personality-based politics, which have downgraded the real essence and agenda of the party system.
I think we should start maturing as a people. Hindi naman pwedeng lahat sasalihan mo. I don't believe that eh. Yung mga maraming sinasalihang partido, sino ang isisigaw nilang presidente pag nasa entablado sila?
Senator Gatchalian said President Rodrigo Duterte is very much qualified to be a senator.
In terms of qualification ni Pangulo, walang kaduda-duda, meron siyang qualifications at track record. Now, as to, is that a good political strategy? Si Senator Bato na lang ang sasagot dyan.
Reportedly, President Duterte is considering a Senate run. Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio called on her supporters to scrap the planned caravan, urging her to run for president, saying their efforts would be better spent on something more productive. Inday Sara thanked all her supporters but reiterated she would seek her re-election as Davao City Mayor for the third and final time. Partido Lakas ng Masa Vice Presidential bet Walden Bello expressed disappointment over VP Leni Robredo's choice in her senatorial slate.
I thought na bad judgment yung naging domination of her Senate slate by Villanueva, Subiri, Binay, Gordon, all of these traditional politicians, no? And it is supposed to be a reform slate.
President Rodrigo Duterte reiterated he would never cooperate with the investigation launched by the International Criminal Court on his brutal war on drugs. Duterte said he would only recognize the ICC's jurisdiction over him when hell freezes over.
They want me to go to prison, but it has to be a Philippine prison, and I must be judged by a judicial court of the Republic of the Philippines. Ano bang problema nila? Bakit sila pumunta dito? Kaya I will never accept jurisdiction. Mag-ayos na ang impyerno, hindi ang papayag dyan sa kalukuhan nila.